friends, how are you guys doing today? Today I would like to share one of my favorite recipes with you. Today I am going to demonstrate to you how to make your own deodorant at home. This is a natural recipe that I think you will like as much as I do. Pretty much the ingredients that I use you most likely will have at home. I am using baking soda. I am using arrowroot powder, but if you don't have arrowroot powder, you can use cornstarch. And then I am going to use some previously melted organic coconut oil, and I am going to use another carrier oil, almond oil. But if you don't have almond oil, you can use olive oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and optional essential oils too. So here is how we are going to make our recipe. You are going to need a clean and sterilized jar of any size. I am going to make a very small amount of the recipe so that you can try it, see how it works on your body, and then you can remake it. And you can make it fresh every time. However, if you decide to make a big batch of this recipe, you can have it in a cool place a few weeks. I wouldn't use it longer than a month, but usually about a few weeks, and nothing will happen to it, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to use some baking powder. We are going to use about 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Some people have sensitivity or allergies to baking soda. So you can use 1 teaspoon, 1.5, you can use 2, you can use more, depending on how your body reacts to it, okay? So I am going to use for this recipe 2 teaspoons of baking soda, okay? And I keep my baking soda in this plastic container. So I have 1 teaspoon, I have 2 teaspoons. Perfect. I hope you guys are having a good day. We're having a great family time. Nobody's going anywhere, so we might as well be doing something fun, right? So after my 2 teaspoons of baking soda, we are going to use 1 teaspoon of arrowroot powder. And the baking soda will keep any bacteria from developing in the area, and bacteria is what causes the bad odor. So we need the baking soda to neutralize the odor, the bacteria. It will keep the area clean, fresh, and also the arrowroot powder will keep the area dry because it absorbs humidity. Okay, so if you don't have arrowroot powder at home, you are going to use cornstarch. I use organic cornstarch for my recipes. So you can use either or, but because I have arrowroot powder, I used it, okay? And then after that, we're going to use just a little bit of my carrier oil. In this case, I'm using almond oil. And I'm just gonna put just maybe a few drops, like that. No more. And then I am going to use about 1 tablespoon of my coconut oil. Don't forget to always use all your utensils and your jars. They have to be clean, they have to be sterilized, because we don't want to have any bacteria in there. So we are going to stir all of these like this. If you don't have any carrier oil at home, just simply use coconut oil, okay? You don't have to go out of your way to go and buy all the ingredients. And this is pretty much the texture that you're going to have right now. And I am going to use some essential oils because I want to have some of the scent. I am going to use some lemon essential oil because I love the smell of lemon. You can use orange, you can use tangerine, you can use grapefruit. But for this recipe, I am going to use lemon because lemon also helps neutralize the odor. It kills bacteria and it smells wonderful. And I am going to use some tea tree essential oil because it is very antibacterial. It will help with the odor, it will keep the area dry, and both are great to use on the skin as well. You will not have any irritation from using lemon and tea tree. If you don't have any essential oils, no worries. You can use the recipe just like that, okay? So I am going to use here only just a few drops of lemon and a few drops of tea tree essential oil, but you should put about 10 to 15 drops of each so that you can make it more potent, okay? But if you just put 5 to 10 drops of lemon essential oil and tea tree oil, that is fine. And when you're going to use it, you're going to put it on you can use a little spoon or you can use your fingers, and this is what you're going to do. You're just going to put it in that area just like that. The carrier oil, besides the coconut oil, is going to make this recipe be more smoother. And you will really like it, and it smells wonderful. And what I like about this recipe, friends, is that I am using all natural products. This recipe, as you guys can see, doesn't have any aluminum. That it's very there are many studies that say that that's pretty bad to use because you can have some side effects. It can cause cancer. So I don't put any of that stuff on my body. I try to use natural products as much as I can. So I hope you guys like the recipe. I hope you guys can do it at home. I want you to try it, and I want you to tell me what you think. Like you can see, it is very simple and very easy to make. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.